Fairfax County Public Schools, FCPS for short, is one of the best school districts and the largest one in Virginia. Within it, McLean is the best place to be for public schools in the county and the second best in the state, says niche.com. This is a big consideration for many people. A lot of buyers I've worked with come to me specifically wanting a McLean address to gain access to the best possible public schools for their kiddos in Northern Virginia. So, if you want the same thing, consider this video our overview of McLean's sought-after public schools. Watch until the end of the video to learn about the neighborhoods to move to get zoned for each school. Before we begin, I'm Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. On this channel, we do all the research so you don't have to. When you're ready to start your real estate journey, whether that's buying a home, selling a home, or investing in real estate, click the link in the description to fill out your perfect home questionnaire. After you complete the form, we'll schedule a time to meet online via Zoom to answer any and all of your real estate questions. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for future videos about relocating to the Northern Virginia area. Let's dive right in. Before we start, I want to explain our school list a bit. This video is an extension of our Moving to McLean series, and we already have a video on the best places to live in McLean. This video right now talks about the schools that serve those 5 neighborhoods. On our school list are Chesterbrook, Churchill Road, Spring Hill, Sherman, and Kent Gardens for elementary schools, Cooper and Longfellow for middle schools, and Langley and McLean for high schools, both of which are considered to be prestigious. Okay, let's talk about the FCPS curriculum next because it's the backbone of any educational institution. A school curriculum doesn't just guide a student's learning. It has to be a concrete plan and structure to help teachers deliver quality instruction. No matter which school, throughout every stage of the curriculum, your kids are offered advanced academic programs, ESOL, and special education, to name a few. World languages programs are also offered. You get to choose what language you like in middle and high school, but for elementary schools, there's only one language offered. We've got 5 elementary schools on our list. Spring Hill and Chesterbrook offer Chinese, Churchill Road and Sherman offer Spanish, and Kent Gardens is the only one that offers French, which is quite popular. Another unique thing about Kent Gardens is that it is the only magnet elementary school here. Speaking of which, Cooper and Longfellow middle schools are both magnet schools as well. Career and technical education and college success programs are offered as early as middle school. And once your kid's in high school, they can sign up for academics and specialized programs, which are advanced and specialized elective courses for the career pathway they want to take. Considering FPS's performance, it's safe to say that their curriculum works. But of course, that's not the only factor as to why they're such an in-demand school district. You gotta give credit to each school too, because McLean's public schools have crazy ratings. Now, because each platform has its own way of rating schools, I figured it'd be best to take a look at 3 of them: Public School Review, Great Schools, and Niche. Public School Review rates schools based on their test scores versus all schools in Virginia. All elementary and middle schools on our list have a 10 out of 10 rating on this platform, and no high school has a rating below 8 out of 10. Great School takes test scores, academic progress, and equity into account. McLean's elementary and middle schools are on par with each other again, as none of them have a grade below 8 out of 10. As for high schools, they have a grade of at least 7 out of 10 or higher. Niche is the most holistic rating system of them all, factoring academic grades, culture, and diversity, and parent and student surveys, among others, into their rating. All of the schools on our list have a rating of A or higher on Niche. Those with an A+ rating are the high schools, McLean and Langley. Other than the FCPS curriculum, certain factors in each school also contribute to academic success. Class size is one factor, as it has several benefits, such as students receiving more specialized attention, more flexibility for the teacher for their instructional approach, and allowing students to participate in class more to name a few. Based on this article on publicschoolreview.com, these benefits only work for a teacher-student ratio of 1 teacher to 15 students up to 18. We've taken a look at the ratio of each school on this list on 3 platforms: Niche, U.S. News, and Public School Review, and none of them have a ratio that goes beyond 1 to 18. Teachers are one of, if not the biggest factor in education quality. So we've also taken a look at relevant data from our research. Teacher certification helps ensure that your child's education adheres to the standards set by the state, while teacher experience in years has numerous benefits for students. They're more likely to have better test scores and other measures of success, such as rate of attendance. And from our list of middle schools and high schools, U.S. News data shows that their teacher certification ranges between 88 to 98%, while the percentage of teachers with 3 or more years of experience is from 76 to 93%. Leading the pack on both metrics is Longfellow Middle School, and the benefits of both really do shine through in this school because Longfellow is the 12th best middle school in the state and the best in the country. According to this article by homebyschool.com, Longfellow is actually one of the top 3 middle schools for getting into Thomas Jefferson High School, also known as TJ for short, the best high school in the state. Now, while the elementary and middle schools here have what it takes for your kids to perform well at the best high schools, you don't really have to look too far when living in McLean. Langley and McLean high schools are the 2nd and 3rd best high schools in Virginia, right behind TJ. This is why whenever I help buyers pick a neighborhood in the area, I always ask them if they want to be zoned for Langley or McLean, because that will narrow down their home search. Working your way from top to bottom is what I'm suggesting to you as well. Just take a look at their test scores from various subjects. They exceed the state average significantly. Niche.com even dubbed McLean and Langley the 2nd and 3rd best college prep high schools in the state, respectively. For high schools, the best metric to use to determine our college readiness and graduation rate. U.S. News has a scorecard for each school, an overview of their students' academic success. McLean and Langley have a college readiness index of 2nd and 3rd in the state, respectively. The high graduation rates for both got them to rank 11th and 12th statewide too. Over on greatschools.org, you'll get a picture of how their graduates are doing after high school. 90% of Langley graduates and 87% of McLean graduates end up taking a college or vocational program versus the state average of 69%. More than half of them return to college in the 2nd year and end up accumulating 24 credits within 2 years, which really shows the caliber and quality of education these 2 high schools offer. Great Schools even gave Langley and McLean the College Success Award for 2 consecutive years in 2020 and 2021. All right, early in the video, I told you that this video is in conjunction with our best neighborhoods in McLean list. These neighborhoods are Chesterbrook Woods, Franklin Park, One Park Crest Condominium, Kings Manor, and Broyhill McLean Estates. Before we take a look at the boundary map to see which schools they're zoned for, I want to remind you to double check the home you're interested in purchasing school zoning before submitting an offer. Do not, and I repeat, do not trust any information you find on the MLS. Simply plug in the address of the property you're interested in into Fairfax County School Boundary Locator online form to confirm the elementary, middle, and high school. Now let's get back to talking about elementary schools. The communities Chesterbrook Woods and Franklin Park are under Chesterbrook Elementary School. One Park Crest residents attend Spring Hill Elementary School. Those in Kings Manor attend Churchill Road Elementary School. And since Broyhill McLean Estates is at the border of Kent Gardens and Sherman, you can go to either depending on your address. Those under the Langley Pyramid are Chesterbrook, Churchill Road, and Spring Hill, while schools under the McLean Pyramid are Kent Gardens and Sherman. Take note though, Spring Hill and Sherman can either go to Langley or McLean High School according to FCPS website. Moving on to middle schools. Chesterbrook Woods, Franklin Park, and One Park Crest are all zoned for Longfellow Middle School, while Kings Manor is under Cooper Middle School. Again, Brohill residents are on the border of two schools, so this depends on your address. Generally, residents to the north of Dolly Madison Boulevard attend Cooper, and those to the south are zoned for Longfellow. Cooper is under the Langley Pyramid, while Longfellow is under the McLean Pyramid. Lastly, the high schools. All of the neighborhoods on this list, except for Kings Manor, attend McLean High School. Kings Manor is zoned for Langley High School. Brohill residents to the north of Dolly Madison go to Langley, while those to the south go to McLean. That's the end of our school review of McLean. Now you know another reason why this area is so sought after. The highly rated public schools make it to where it's really challenging to go wrong with living anywhere in McLean. If you still want to know more about the area, we've done all the research in our Moving to McLean playlist right here on the screen. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.